Dolls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be like a tough kind of video, and I honestly don't know how to stop this. But if you've seen or read my post on Instagram about the one task or the one challenge that runs in my family, before I reveal it, I just want to put a disclaimer that I am in no way making this a trigger video. That is not the case. This is my own personal story on how I cope with this topic in my everyday life. So once again, the disclaimer is this is not a triggering or warning video whatsoever. It's none of that. Because this is my own personal experience and how I feel with this experience that runs in my family. And I'm going to explain to you guys what it is right now. So the one task that runs in my family, as people will call it, mental health or mental issues, runs in my family. And I'm not perfect. I have flaws. I am human. I have emotions. I laugh. I cry. I get depressed. All those emotions. Sometimes. And the last week I had mental breakdowns. A few. And I decided to start writing my emotions down in a book, and I think that's called journaling. So I've been starting to do that, write my feelings down. I write the date down of what date it is that I'm writing my feelings down. So, and all through high school, I would, I don't know if this is healthy, but I would compare myself to the girls that were at my high school that I used to go to. I would be like, why can I not have what they have? Or why am I not the same size as them? Like, all those thoughts went through my head. From grade 9 to 12, I would constantly compare myself. Because also, if you haven't seen my high school experience video, I'm pretty sure I talked about that I got bullied. So, I also, for a recap, I also got bullied during high school between grades 9 to 12, but I've been constantly bullied my whole life ever since kindergarten, I think. I've been bullied. At my first school in my hometown, I would get bullied, but once again, a person can only take so much. So for me, I got to the point where I took so much, and I'm not happy to say this or be proud of it, because I make mistakes, other people make mistakes, but I'm not proud of this to say, but I took so much of the bullying that I decided to bully back. That wasn't a good period for me. This video is harder to make than I thought it was. So yeah, I basically became a bully because I took so much of it. But I only stayed to that school until grade 6. Then when I moved up here, I attended an elementary school for grades 7 and 8. And it was okay, I guess. I'm pretty sure I didn't get bullied, but I can't remember because it's been so long since I went to elementary. Well, been to elementary. I would have to say I probably got bullied, but I kind of ignored it-ish, I think. But I had my music, and I would listen to my music and whatnot, but I wasn't proud of myself again. I would, FYI, before I continue, I used to swear all the time. So, in elementary, I would swear at my teachers, I would tell them where to go, and all that. So, I would swear at them, but I think I started swearing in my first school before I moved up here to elementary. So between my first school and elementary, I would swear at the teachers and such. Once again, I'm not proud of that, but, well, I'm human, I make mistakes, I learn from that, and I move on. So basically, that's that for elementary and my first school. But yeah, when I got to high school, that's when the bullying continued. I would get bullied, and random guys that I don't even know through grade 9 to 12, random guys that are friends with their guy friends, guys being friends with guys, their guy friends would come up to me and be like, hey, my guy friend, blah blah blah, likes you, and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And I'm like, where is this going? So when guys like that constantly come to me like, this person likes you and this dude and whatnot, and they were just doing it to bully me. I believe that was their plan. But all through grades 9 to 12 of high school, I had crush after crush. I was crush after crush, because when I hit high school, my plan was to get into the dating world. And that didn't turn out because all the crushes I had wanted just to be friends, so I was stuck in the friend zone, they call it, all through high school. It wasn't fun, because it turns out after I tried not to make it obvious in front of my crushes, because one of my crushes I had a class with, and the other people would be like, random guys just walking by like, hey, that dude's hot, I have a crush. Then I'd be like, he's cute, I have a crush, like so on and so forth. But turned out that the crushes I had on my guy friends and whatnot were all taken, so I stopped having crushes in high school around, was it the end of grade 11? I can't remember, because I graduated high school in 2016, which was a year ago, surprisingly. So yeah, I was just a mess with all the crushes and all that stuff. Then I knew this one chick, her locker was across from mine. So there's a right side and a left side of the hallways where all the lockers were. So my locker was on the right hand side, and this chick's locker was on the left hand side, catty-cornered-ish, because my locker was in the middle on the right side, and her locker was kind of like in the middle-ish on the left side, so it's like catty-cornered almost. I used to be friends with her, and she was friends with one of my best friends, because my best friend's locker was beside my locker on the right side. So they would be friends and talk, and like, hey, might as well try to be friends with this person. So then drama started with her, and she started stuff with me. Then my best friend, who had a locker beside me, she made a schedule, alternate days, to share her lunchtime with me one day, and her lunchtime with this chick that would start drama with me and her. So on the days that my best friend was hanging out with this chick, I would be like in the middle to the back of the cafeteria, eating and listening to music and all that stuff. But that was hell. Then, after that, high school was still living hell for me. But yeah, having mental health sucks. Big time. And it's a part of me. I can't change that. And mental health, once again, runs in my family, so I can't change that. But if I could change that, I would, but I can't because, well, I was born with mental health and mental health issues. So, yeah, then when I was in high school in the last grade, and when grad day hit and came, I'm like, whoa, this is a few more days in the month. The last time I see my friends is at graduation. It just hit me on grad day. So, I was kind of sad that high school was ending. I was sad that high school was ending because I wanted to see my friends as often I would in high school. That I used to have lunch with, or talk with, or text during class with. Now that was fun. But yeah, then we had exams, then we had the rest of the month off before grad. Then when graduation came, it was the official last time. I would say hey and see my friends. That was bittersweet. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you hit the last day of high school because it's like, you're never going to see your friends anymore that you made friends with. And I'm still coping with that to this day. So that's why I don't bother hanging out with my friends that often. Because, well, my friends have a life, and it feels like that they pick their life and other friends and their relationships over our friendships. I don't care if they do that. I don't even care if they don't bother with me anymore. But I have a few friends that I do bother with, that I do hang out with when they have time. But yeah, I was afraid to make this video because I'm afraid of the comments I'm gonna get on this, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like getting some comments that I probably don't want to deal with. But hey, it's life. YouTube's my hobby and I gotta keep up with it. But yeah, so that's why I just stay in my room every day. By the time I get up, by the time I go to bed, and I do it all over again the next day. I just stay in my room, keep myself in my room. Either it's me listening to music and writing down my feelings, or it's me in my bed with my phone watching random YouTube videos, or it's just me playing games on my computer, or it's just me painting my nails in my room. I do mostly everything in my room. I only go upstairs when I need to. But other than that, I stay in my room. I legitimately contain myself into my room. But today I decided to go out for a walk, just to clear my mind and head and whatnot. So yeah, high school was rough, like I explained, with the mental health and the bullying and stuff, which sucked. And I'm still trying to cope with the pain that my ex did to me. You guys already know about that in my exposing video. How many months has it been? He dumped me in July. So July. It's been 2 months since the breakup, because he dumped me in the middle of July-ish. So then August, September was 2 months. So I've been single for 2 months. And 2 months I'm still trying to piece together on why he left me with this pain that I constantly feel. And I realized after that relationship ended, really unfaithful and lies and shit. And then the first one was no pain whatsoever, because he went, in my first relationship, he went his way, I went my way, we stopped contacting, then, and whatnot. So I'm still trying to literally cope with the cheating pain that my ex left me once again. If you haven't seen the exposing video, go check it out if you want. If not, that's fine, don't. So yeah, I'm still trying to cope with that. And I realized that I'm too good for guys because, well, first off, I always ask guys how they're doing, how they feel, and I'm always there for them, and I'm always there for them to listen to on what they have to say and whatnot. But my first even though my relationships are not polished, but it kind of is because it puts a lot of pressure on my mental health and whatnot. So yeah, in my first one, me and him were both honest, faithful, truthful, and all that. Then when the second one came around, it was lies, not truthful. He wasn't truth. I can't speak today. Truthful. He wasn't honest. He kept this chick behind my back, never told me. Yeah, he would usually just cancel and all that, and that put a strain on me. And that's how I figured that I'm too good for guys. Because I'm committed to something, and they just don't want to be committed to me and the whole relationships thing. So, with that said about my mental health and all that stuff, so if this is all different topics, but it's better for me to get all these topics in one video instead of me doing like a different video on a different topic. So I'm putting it all together in one video for you guys. So if it's all over the place and me rambling, I'm trying to once again speak and think and put my words together without me trying to break down and cry about my mental health and such. So yeah, and here I am too good for guys. So that's that. And after my horrible breakup that happened in July, I think it was yesterday or on the weekend, I officially decided to focus on myself. And what I mean by focus on myself, I'm not going to worry about guys not wanting me. I'm not going to worry about or question why my two relationships happened the way they happened. And I'm not going to question on what I could have done better in those, because, well, I don't want to bring up the past anymore in those two relationships. I want to focus on like my future and on my future relationship that hopefully will happen down the road. And I want to focus on myself, get me stable, get me happy again. I'm gonna focus on YouTube and my videos and my content for you guys. So basically, I'm going to be focusing on me to get myself happy and healed and get me ready and set up in case I ever get into a new relationship. And I'm not going to question myself why I'm still single, because I know God up there has a plan for me and has a plan for everybody else. And my friends say everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe in that. My two relationships happened the way they happened because God probably has a plan for me, and His plan is probably for me to find the right guy for myself that I can be in love with and have a healthy relationship, and just find a guy overall that is not afraid to be committed to me, will accept me for me, won't hurt me or any type of that. So hopefully he finds me soon, but once again, I'm in no rush for another relationship because I want to focus on myself. But if a new relationship comes while I'm focused on myself, that's great. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. Because I got me, myself, and I, and my friends that do bother with me, I could always hang out with to keep my mind off of stuff and whatnot. But yeah. And I just want to say, if any of you guys deal with mental health issues or whatnot, I just want to say you're not alone. Because I have mental health issues and problems, and that's just me. So you're not alone. But I want to say to the people who don't have mental health issues or any issues like that, I don't wish upon you guys having mental health and whatnot, because, well, I hate it myself because, well, I have mental health, like I said. But, if you guys that don't have mental health or just going through different issues and whatnot, you're not alone. So I thought I would make this video for you guys and whatnot, and tell you how I felt these last few days and my mental health and all that stuff. If I could help somebody with this video or with any of my videos, I would be like, hey, I helped that person in a way that I thought I could never help. But if you wonder what my goal is with my YouTube channel, my goal is to be an inspiration to somebody or try to be inspirational, but I'm honestly glad I can be an inspiration to my really good friend here on YouTube. I'm glad I can inspire her. It makes me happy knowing that I made somebody be inspired and give them inspiration. But other than that, I'm surprised I didn't cry through this video. But you can tell my voice. I'm pretty sure I want to, but once again, guys, I'm human. I make mistakes. I have a past. And I'm leaning to the present and future. And all of you guys have a past that you're not proud of, and it made you who you are today as a whole. And all that counts is moving forward from your past. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry it was rambling and more than one topic crammed, but like I said, I didn't want to make a separate video of a different topic, so I just crammed it onto one video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're subscribed, press the notification bell so you don't miss a video. But if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate if you subscribe and join our subscriber family, and hit the notification bell too if you haven't. But other than that, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.